All right, looks like we're just about ready to get started. This morning we're playing Yankton, the Yankton Miracle. All right, starting lineup is going to be Roman, Riker, Eli, Miles, and Lincoln. Pax is in net. There he is. Face off, bouncing around. Got to go in the right direction. Yankees going to throw it out of the zone. That's going to go down for an ice. Nope. Up, hit the side of the net. I'm going to play it. Comes up for Riker. Lincoln has it. Lincoln's going to throw it up towards Eli. Eli took it out of the zone. And Yankton's going to recover down in their zone. They're going to throw it out. Not to Isaac. Isaac's going to throw it in deep. They're changing out some guys. Here comes Jace and Will as Yankton comes through offsides. So I'll change it up. Finish our change. Jace and Ryan in on D. Face off. Comes back to Xander. Excuse me, that was Xander on D. Now they gets up to Jace. Jace is poking it up. Isaac's able to push it through with some feet. And Jace is going to try to get it in the zone. Still working it down there. Pops out to the blue line. And Yankton brings it across through the neutral zone. Coming in on the far side on Xander. Shot. Over Pax for a goal. So, in a 0-1 hold to start the game, Theo, Andrew, Hayden, Ryan, and Xander. Yankton, it's a face-off. Coming in on the near side towards Ryan. Ryan's battling here. Ryan's still battling, pokes out. We get back to Pax. Slides across the zone. Still loose. Theo has it, takes behind the net, throws it up to Taven. Taven's going to get it out to Andrew. Andrew's going to bring it through the neutral zone. It's back to Theo. Theo's going to throw it in deep. Puck's behind the net. Theo puts one face first into the boards. He's going to go in for a penalty. And let's see. Hopefully it's just a 2-minute penalty. But maybe this will rough. So we'll be working on a penalty kill now. I'm going to have Andrew, Taven, Miles, and Lincoln. Face off, right in the middle, shot, goal. 0-2. We're not 100% awake this morning. Roman, Riker, Eli, Ryan, and Xander. Riker throws it out, and then Eli pokes it up the rest of the way. Comes back to Yankton. Roman was pressuring. Eli. And Yankton's going to bring it into the zone. Tip it back out. And Yankton throws it in deep behind the net. Ryan's going to chase down to the corner. Yankton has it, and Ryan gets it. Right here on the midboard. Yankton's going to walk it out, poke away. Riker's going to have a little breakaway, chip it on the net. Still free. Puck's behind the net now. Isaac's in. Centering pass. Bouncing around. Looks like we're going to have another penalty. Penalty on Nathan this time, so we will have a power play. Power play unit. Looks like it's going to be Will and Jace, Isaac, and Lincoln, and Miles. Up on the far board comes to Lincoln. Lincoln throws it across. Miles has it. Throws it in. Still bouncing around. Lincoln steps up, takes a big swing. Isaac has it. Lincoln gets it from behind the net. We're going to bring it up to your board. Miles is pressuring. Now Lincoln takes the stick away. And Pax is able to make the save.
Come on, drink out and pick it up. Let's go.
Theo with the draw. Theo, Andrew, Taven. Miles able to get it out. Bouncing around down there. Comes into the offensive zone. Yankton, cross ice pass. They throw it up. Should go for an ice. Does. Same lineup, but Andrew's going to take the draw this time. Face-off comes back to Lincoln. Lincoln's going to throw it across to Miles. Miles keeps it in. Goes down to Theo. Theo throws it across. Taven, bouncing puck in the middle. Yankton's able to get it out. Yankton comes down, shot, blocked by Pack. He's gets in his leg pad somewhere. Xander and Ryan in on D. Will, Jace, and Isaac are your forwards. 10:54 to play in the first, down 0-2. Pops out to Jace. Jace throws it across to Will. Will's going to throw it back the other way. Leading Isaac. Isaac's going to get it, pick it up in the zone. Walked it in, shot. Knocked away by the Yankton goalie. Ryan gets it. Ryan with a pretty decent shot. Gloved by the goalie. Same lineup. Isaac taking the draw. Isaac squirts it over to the near board. Back to Ryan. Ryan's going to throw it back in deep to Jace. Jace centering pass. Splits all the way through. Andrew's able to keep it in. Throws it back down into the corner. Yankton throws it behind the net. Ryan's going to try to pinch. Throws it back towards the corner. Needs somebody in front of the net. Come back out to Will. Will walks it in. Shot. Bouncing puck. Still loose. Still loose. Now Yankton comes away with it. They throw it over to the near side. Ryan's able to poke that away. Get out of the zone. Will gets a little hop on somebody. Takes down another guy. Puck's bouncing around the neutral zone. Gonna squirt in deep. Ryan's going to pick it up behind the net. He's going to throw it up the near side. Intercepted by Yankton. And they get past him. Theo comes down to pressure. Yank's going to take work behind the net. Centering pass knocked away by Andrew. And Taven has it and gets it back to Andrew. Andrew has Theo trying to pass, cross-ice pass, couldn't quite get it through. Now Andrew's coming in on his own. Shot knocked away by the goalie. Miles is able to keep it in. Theo shot. Goalie's able to freeze it. Roman over to Riker to Miles. Miles throws it back in deep. Eli's behind the net. It's taken down, squirts it out, but bouncing around. Miles is going to on the retreat. Yankton coming up the near side of the ice. Shot, gloved by Pax. All right, we're going to change out a few guys. And we're going to have Isaac, Jace, Will, Miles, and Lincoln. Yankton has it in front. Shot, turned away. Miles able to get it out of danger zone. So he throws it to the middle. Rocket shot. Pax is able to glove it. Dave and Andrew, Theo has it. Comes up to Andrew. Andrew throws it to the far side. Now there's Lincoln coming up the far side. Gets taken down. Now Yankton comes back through. Andrew's able to take that away. Takes it in deep. Throws it behind the net. Miles going to come to the corner. Dig it out. Back to Miles. Miles throws it up the near side. That's Theo. Now Theo gets it. Now we got a 3-on-1 if we can get going. Theo just throws it in deep. Battle on the far board. Yankton has it. Try to throw it to the center. Theo picks it up. Turns around. Hits a defenseman. Yankton's able to get it out. Miles pokes that away. We're going to have a penalty. It's going to be on them. So we will be on a power play. Isaac, Jace, Will, Miles, and Lincoln. Face-off comes back to Lincoln. Lincoln's going to throw it in. That's going through. I don't know if anybody else got a piece of that or if it was Lincoln all the way. Might have been Jace. I don't know if he got it or if Lincoln got it. Maybe Isaac got it. I don't know. Nope, looks like Lincoln got it. So goal for Lincoln. 1-2. Ryan and Xander in on D. Face off back to Yankton. Splits up the Will. We're trying to bring it in the middle. Got poked away. Yankton's going to throw it around boards. It's going to come out of the zone. Yankton's still working it down. Sit up right in the middle. You guys can punk that away. Will gets it out of there. Now Will's going to move it up to the near side. Back towards the middle. Shot wide. Goes back to Will. We're going to take another shot. Goal! Will burned him up high. 2-2. Andrew, Theo, Taven, Ryan, and Xander. Face off, still bouncing around. Yankton comes away with the throws it in. Down into the corner. The centering pass goes straight from front. Taven's going to throw it up to Theo, and Theo's going to be working his way through now. Theo trying to work his way around that player. Shot, blocked away by the goalie. Now Yankees coming back. They're going to throw it in. Pack's going to cover it. 5:50 to go in the first. Scores 2-2. I'm going to try the face off again. Will, Isaac, Jace, Ryan, or excuse me, Miles, and Lincoln. Comes back to Lincoln. Lincoln's going to burst towards the middle. Pops out to the neutral zone. Throw it back in. Squirt past Lincoln. Lincoln picks it up behind the net. Throw it up. Will. Lincoln throws it to the near board. There's a trip. Angry. Slamming his stick. Probably has to go back through 2 balls anyway if he breaks it. We can stop at the new pure hockey there. So we'll be on the power play. Miles and Lincoln, Theo, Taven, and Andrew. Faceoff goes behind the net. Whoops. Lost an edge. Bouncing puck squirts out. Miles is going to chase. Sitting on the blue line. Shot. Paddle save. Throw it up the near side to Theo. Theo's got help to his right. Try a little give and go. Got the give, but not the go. Now Theo gets it back. Centers it. Gets past Andrew. Yankton coming up the far side. Xander's able to cut him off. We'll come out to the middle. Xander's able to get it over to Theo. Theo's coming up the left side. Throws it to the right side. Taven's going to work it to the middle to Andrew. Shot wide. 4:20 to go here in the first. 2-2. 1 minute left on the power play. Yankton's going to rip it down here, and that's going to go for an ice. We'll finish out our change. Like we're going to have Ryan and Xander on D. We'll have Isaac, Will, and Jace at forward. Face off back to Ryan. Ryan gets it down to the corner. Back out towards Ryan. It's poked around Ryan. He's going to have to chase. Oh. Juked himself. Ryan's able to tie it up in the corner for long enough to get help down here. Cross ice pass to Jace. Jace is going to bring it in. Jace still walking it in. Shot. Bodied by the goalie. Miles and Lincoln back in on D. Eli, Riker, and Roman are your forwards. Puck down low behind the net. Roman checked himself into the wall. Miles slipped. Lincoln's got ties up the stick. Centering pass. Still bouncing around. Puck's behind the net. Miles picks it up and throws it out towards Eli. Eli gets it up towards Roman. Roman able to get it in deep. Men down back there. It's going to be another penalty. It's going to be a power play again. So rough. The power play unit coming in. Theo, Taven, Andrew, Miles, and Lincoln. 3 minutes to go in the first. Score is 2-2. Face off. It's over towards Taven. Taven's going to push it back towards Spengler, but towards past Spengler. Shot and a goal. A short-handed goal. So we're still on the power play. We're going to do a full change after that. Ryan and Xander, Jace, Isaac, and Will. It's over to Will. Will's going to throw it in. Wide. And Yankton throws it out. Xander's able to poke it away. Well, here at the blue line, Jace pressuring. And icing.
It's a power play, CC. Let's go.
All right, face off over the near side, back to Ryan. Ryan's going to throw it across and gets picked. Shot goes wide. Face off over to Andrew, back to Miles. Miles able to keep it in. Theo tries centering pass, knocked away by Yankton. Back to Theo. He's going to throw it down in deep to Andrew. Centering pass. Goes wide and then out of the zone. Spengler works it in. That's going to be offside, so. 1:35 to go in the first. Two to three. 1:35 to go in the first. Roman battling in there. Riker coming in to help. Roman throws it in deep. Now Yankton's going to move it back to the middle. Miles and Lincoln back on D. Centering pass. Squirts all the way through.
Make a play right there. Go.
Miles has it. They'll throw it towards the middle. .50 seconds to play in the first. It's up to Miles. Looks around Miles. Shot. Max is able to freeze that. We'll have a defensive zone face-off here. Isaac's coming in. Got Jace and Will, Ryan, and Gander. Face-off towards Ryan. Ryan, throw it up the near side. Puck's going to clear the zone. Yankton gets the guys out. Still working it in. Ryan pokes it back to correct direction. Shot wide. Isaac's going to try to get it out. Doesn't clear. Isaac's going to just rip it for an icing. 17 seconds left in the first. Theo, Andrew, Steven, Ryan, and Gander bouncing around. Yankton's able to reverse it. Shot goes wide. Bounce around in the middle. Ryan pokes it away and goes to Theo. 4 seconds to go in the first. So that should do it for one. All right, we're going to get going here in the second. Scores 2-3. Down by one. And starting the second, we will have Roman Riker, Eli, Miles, and Lincoln. Shots on goal that first period was 11 for Yankton and 13 shots for Sioux City. Face off, comes back to middle, controlled by Lincoln. Lincoln throws it back up towards Riker. Riker's going to throw it in. It comes back out, comes to the middle. Riker throws it across, walk it in and shot on bouncing puck. That's able to knock it out of there. Lincoln has it, throws it up to Eli. Now move it into the zone. Lincoln's going to pressure. Puck's behind the net. Yankton comes out with it. Saved by Pax. Now it's centering pass. Works all the way through. Eli's able to come recover it. Throws it out of the zone. Slow moving puck. And they're going to call ice on it. Xander and Ryan coming in on D. We're going to have Will, Jace, and Isaac for your forwards. Face off comes out. Isaac's looking it up from their side. Yankton now picking it back down into their offensive zone. Centering pass, works all the way across. Ryan's going to come over there and pressure. Shot. Stopped by Pax. Andrew, Theo, Taven coming in. Theo's going to take the draw. Yankton throws the puck into the near corner. Andrew's going to pick it up. Gets it out of the zone to Theo. Well, Theo didn't quite get it going the right direction. Shot. Blocked by Pax. Ryan checked himself into the wall. Shot up into the netting. Lincoln and Miles are going to come in on D. 12:57 to go in the second. Still down one. It's 2-3. Face off. Back behind the net. Miles is back there battling for it. Now Andrew comes away with it. That's going to squirt across. Theo's going to hustle over there. Yankees able to keep it in though. Pax is able to freeze it. Will, Isaac, Jace coming in. Face off, Miles throws it up the far board. Jace throws it back towards the middle. Ryan's coming in for Miles. Xander's coming in for Lincoln. Face off center, out to the point. Throw it in, but nothing on it. Ryan has down the corner. Puts up to Jace. And we're going to have a penalty. And Chase is going to go sit for a couple minutes. Miles and Lincoln coming in. Theo and Andrew will be your penalty kill unit. 12:01 to play here in the second. Andrew's got to take the draw. Andrew gets it over to the near side. Lincoln picks it up, throws it behind the net. Woo! Shot. Might have hit Pax, might have just gone wide. Can't tell. Andrew's trying to get it up the near side. Still battling away. Gonna get a shot. Woo! Pretty good shot. Getting harassed like that. Now Theo has it down in here deep. And Yankton's gonna come away with it. Pax at the stop. Lincoln comes away with it. Lincoln's going to try to work his way through the middle. Gets over to Theo. Theo shot gloved by the goalie. 1:08 left on the penalty. Roman, Isaac, Lincoln, and Miles. Isaac throws it over to the far board. Yankees going to get out and through the neutral zone. Lincoln has it. It's going to throw it out. It's it up to Isaac. Isaac working his way around one. Shot. Still bouncing around. He'll throw it up the near side. Yankees going to work their way back through the middle. Roman rides him over into the boards. That's going to be offsides. Ryan's coming in, giving Miles a break. So 32 seconds left on the penalty kill. Comes out to Isaac. Isaac throws it in deep in the far corner. Roman's going off. Isaac's trying to get off. Stretch pass up to Yankton. Andrew's able to stop the shot. And it's going to pop out to Theo. Theo's trying to work his way towards the middle. Shot blocked away by Johnson puck. Andrew's able to put him in the glass. Oh my God. Ryan just got run over. Ryan's able to get it out of the zone. Miles and Lincoln in on D. Still working our way through. The puck comes back out. Go for an ice. Dana and Theo, Andrew, Miles, and Lincoln. Puck bounces down in the corner. Andrew tries a centering pass. Knocked away. Now Theo's going to pick it up deep. Gets to Andrew. Back to Theo. Now comes back up the far side. Miles keeps that in momentarily. Now it's out. Back in for an offsides. Ryan and Xander coming back in for Miles and Lincoln. Andrew, Haven. Face off. Squirts into the zone. It's going to come back out now. Yankton's moving it up the far side. Pucks in the near corner. Try centering pass, knocked away by Andrew. Andrew's going to work his way back towards the middle. Still coming through. He's coming from the near side. Oh, tried a cross-ice pass. Field couldn't quite get a stick to it. Andrew's going to throw it in. Knocked away by a skate. Still 2-3. Patrick save. Patrick another save. Puck's bouncing around. No goal. Riker, Eli, and Roman, Lincoln, and Miles. That's going to be offsides. Puck bounces out to the middle. Yankees going to work it in. Shot. Wide. Going to come all the way around. Come all the way in deep. Yankees going to pick it up. Lincoln throws it out. Lincoln's trying to wait for his guys to get out. Now Yankees moving it back through. Miles cuts off the centering pass. Excellent block by Pax. I'm going to send it down in deep for an ice. Two, 3, 6:40 to go in the second. Chase, Will, Isaac, Xander, and Ryan. There we go. Up to Will. Will throws a cross ice pass. Jace's going to hustle over there. Throws it back towards the goalie. Isaac's going to pick it up. Yankton working their way through. Ryan takes the stick away. Shot on Pax. It's tied up in front. Squirts out to the corner there. Ryan's able to throw it up towards the blue line, but doesn't quite get out. Now it's going to come out towards Will. He gets it up to Isaac. Isaac's going to try a stretch pass to Jace. Miles. Let's throw it back in. Yankton's going to bring it out. Andrew able to disrupt that play. Jason's able to get it into the zone. That's back out. Bouncing around. They squirt through. Lincoln's going to come over and pressure this. Guy's down. Now it's going to pop out to Lincoln. Lincoln with the shot, hits him right in the face. Woo! Taven. So Taven? Yep, Taven gathers himself and buries it. 3-3. .439, excuse me, to go in the second. Andrew, Taven, Theo, Ryan, and Xander. Pax is still down there battling away. Face off, taken by Yankton and then stripped away by Andrew. Andrew's going to walk it in. Gets picked here. Andrew's going to step up, throw it back in the zone. Andrew and Theo are coming down to pressure. Big stretch pass on net. And Pax goes ahead and freezes it. Will, Isaac, Jace coming in. Isaac's going to take the draw. Face off. Battle down in the corner. Centering pass goes all the way through. Jake's able to get it out of the zone. Still poking away. They come down. They play it. Up into the lights. That'll be a face-off. .350 to go here in the second. Tied 3-3. Gonna have Theo, Taven, Andrew, Ryan, and Xander. Shot knocked away. Taven gets it, throws it back towards the net, blocked by a skate. And Yankton's going to work their way back through the neutral zone. It was fast. Saved by Pax. Centering pass, tipped away by Xander. Puts it over the far board. They throw it back across. Whew. Xander picked that up on the way through. That's to Xander. Xander gets it out of the zone. Yankton's going to throw it back to the D. Throw it up. This is the wing. Right? Ryan almost gets it out of the zone, and then now it's over to Xander. Xander's going to take it out. Xander's going to chip it in. Yankton has got the puck. We just got a change in on forwards. They throw it in deep. Go behind the net. Xander's going to pick it up in the near corner, throw it up to Will. But Yankton keeps it in for the minute. Now it's out. They're going to work around a couple guys. Now they're going to try to come back through the middle. Puck out. Miles over there on D gets it over to Andrew. Theo's able to block it with his shins, keep it going the right direction. Now Yankton throws it out. Fango's going to chase. Throws to the middle, hits somebody, and goes right back towards the net. That's going to be a goal. 3-4, 150 to go in the second. Ryan and Xander in on D. Will, Isaac, Jace are your forwards. Down one. Here we go. Yankton working it down in. Ryan's able to stop that, and they can get it out of the zone. Isaac gets it, throws it in deep. That's going to go for an ice, though. Andrew with the face-off down to Ryan in the corner. It's up toward Theo. Our battle in there towards the blue line. Bucks out of the zone. Taking with a good stick to break up that pass. Yankees going to work their way back through. Gets it up to Andrew. Andrew couldn't quite find a handle. Throws it back to Xander. Xander's going to throw it in deep. Theo's going to chase down to the far corner. Yankees going to pick it up. Max is able to gut it. Jace, Isaac, Will, Ryan, and Xander. Face-off still bouncing around. Shot block. Puck goes back behind the net. Jace battling there on the far board. Isaac tries to get it back towards the blue line, doesn't get it out. Now Xander's going to chase it down to the near corner. Xander gets it out. Comes back to the neutral zone. Ryan's going to chase over to the far side. Shot blocked away by Pax. Xander picks it up behind the net, throws it up the far board to Jace. Jace gets it out of the zone. Now we get it up the wall. The time expires there on the second period. So we're going to have a little Zamboni action, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes.